I'm happy to move now to our next session. And tonight I'm thrilled to share the story of one of my amazing clients, Nihada. Nihada's journey is one of resilience, transformation, and self discovery. Through her work with the regeneration method, she's uncovered profound insights about herself, released emotional blockages, and stepped into a more balanced, confident, and empowered version of who she truly is. Her story is a beautiful testament of the power of this process, and I'm so grateful she's here to share her experience with you. Let's welcome Nihada with open hearts and minds. Hi, Nihada. Thank you so much
Hi.
for joining. How are
Hi,
you?
Anna Maria, and hi, everybody.
So, if you are so kind, and I know you are, would you like to share with the larger group what was your life before starting this work?
I haven't introduced myself before. I am in Adelaide, and I know Anna Maria, and we started to talk and share these stories. And so, before what, how can I say this? I can say that my life felt like a long dream, and that I couldn't wake up from. But I actually didn't know then that somebody mentioned the age. I'm 57 as well, and I feel that I slept for like 50 years. I don't know where my life went and slipped through my fingers, and how could I actually even live unconscious for 50 years? As I thought it was fulfilled life. Obviously, it wasn't, knowing what I know now. So I realized that I was going through the motions, that I was being confrontational, that I was seeking validations, that I was carrying emptiness, and I couldn't quite name what else on that list. And there was like a constant sense that something was missing, but I had no idea what. And I kept myself busy with various trivial things, social life, etc. What has actually inspired me to start on this journey were that I personally experienced several tragedies in my life. And I realized I couldn't keep living the way I was. An acquaintance invited me to yoga, like a purely accidental invitation. And from that moment, the first time I stepped on a yoga mat, I felt like a feeling of being present. And right there in the studio on a yoga mat, like I felt, oh my God, what is this? I feel the peace. And that's how I started to explore the deeper, because I wanted more of this. I wanted more of this when I sit, that I feel like that my whole body needs to be there, if you can understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
And then the one thing led into another. I started to attending various retreats, and I tried countless practices and modalities, like Wendy said, you name it. And one practice led into another. I met people on a journeys and so on and so forth. But it wasn't actually until I discovered Anna Maria's program that the pieces started to fall into place. And I was like, oh, aha. Like, there were so many, as Oprah Winfrey said, aha moments, like, oh, is that why? Oh, the roots. Oh, your mother is on the right and your father is on the left and your grandparents. And when we started working on it, oh, have you rejected your father? What is it? Why are you behaving like that? Because once we were working on something that happened to me at my work, and I said, I felt it wasn't me. And Anna Maria was like, oh, okay, let's work on that. That was the part of you. And then I was like, what part of me? What do you mean by that? And then I was like, oh, I feel like something is stirring in my head, like a witch in Hansel and Gretel. And she said, oh, that's another part of you. Stop there. We will work with that. So that's how it started to. And then I started using the vocabulary. Oh, the part of me believes in this, and a part of that. And Anna Maria said, oh, you are getting a hang of the vocabulary. And it made sense, like that we are made of million parts of ourselves. And then now when I start thinking, and I said, oh, that's part of me. No, I'll come back to you. Why are you? Anyhow, it's been incredible journey for me, just understanding why you behave this way, why this is happening in your life, why are you confrontational, why you are defending yourself, why you're seeking validation.
Yeah, that's true. And how
And
is your life like now, Nihada, after?
now, now my life feels like a whirlwind and like a whirlpool of transformation. And the other day, I sent a message to Anna Maria. I said, I don't know, my whole body is trembling, and I feel like I'm so emotional, and I feel like I'm regressing. And she said, it's a healing crisis. That's the name. It's a healing crisis. So I started Googling, what does a healing crisis mean? So that's how it's like a one word progresses to another. So I actually gained the clarity about all patterns that they held me back, and I'm learning to approach the life with self-compassion. I realized like that I had a compassion and love for most of the people, but not for myself. And then I was judging myself. And then I saw some quote that judgment, you can't have a compassion if you are judging. There is no compassion. And now I feel like the calm within me that I never thought it was possible, even in the moments of discomfort, challenge.
Yeah.
And I feel that my perspective has shifted, my relationships and the way I connected and see others.
Wow, that's amazing, Nihada. Thank you. What would you, let's say, recommend or say to someone who's considering to get into this journey?
If somebody asks me, because I say you can't, as you said, you can't recommend anything to anybody, but if they ask you, I will say, if you have ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of your next step, this journey could be the answer you have been looking for. That's for sure. Anna Maria's program is unique. It is not just self-help course. It is a complete end-to-end transformation. And I would say that she combines the healing practice, like internal family system, shadow work, and a family constellation into a seamless process that leaves no stone unturned. Everything she does is rooted in love, acceptance, and the honoring your individuality, like you as an individual, that you look into yourself. This is not just about personal growth, it is about creating a ripple effect in your life.
Mhm.
It is the peace and clarity you will gain and will touch every relationship, every decision, and every moment of your life. So that's how I feel. And yes, the journey, and it is worth every step. It's pretty confronting, but
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, what an amazing
thank
share.
you for
Thank
inviting me and sharing. I could talk until cows come
you.
home.
I'm happy to have you in tomorrow's session also to share your experience. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Nihada. What a powerful story. And I've witnessed this transformation. So I'm so happy to be part of your journey.
I constantly receive feedback. Oh my God, you are from the friends or my work colleagues that they said that I am inspiration
And
of
you are.
transformation.
We all are. We all are great. And I will touch on that later too. And on all the pieces will start to, of the puzzle start to click in. Thank you again, Nihada. You are amazing. Anyone has any question for Nihada before we move to the next session? You've been so inspiring with all the details. Thanks, Nihada. Nobody has any other questions. So let's move forward.
You're
So
welcome.